So when was the last time you were on social media? Whether you were posting something, you were just scrolling through, you were sending something to a friend or family member. Was it a month ago? 2 weeks ago? A week ago? Yesterday? Maybe even this morning. Or it might be even the reason why you're seeing this video right now. So in this video, we're gonna talk about things to consider for your business on a social media standpoint to be able to market it and make it profitable. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Monico with Inceptions Media. If you haven't yet, hit that like, share, subscribe. So let's get right into it. So one of the biggest things a lot of business owners ask themselves, like, does my business even need to be on social media? Like, I'm not really the talkative type. I don't like to showcase all this. Do I even need to be on social media? Well, just check it out. I'm gonna give you a couple stats real quick. So 73% of small businesses have their own website. 81% of all shoppers choose to research a business online before making a purchase, with 55% searching for online reviews and 47% searching for the business's website. Pretty crazy numbers, right? And these numbers have only been rising, and it can really hurt your business if you don't take this into account for the future. But then you may say, hey, that's just online. That's just like a website, all that stuff. That's nothing to do with social media. Let me just do a quick analogy for you. Let's say you're out fishing, right? So you get all your stuff, you get in your boat, and then you go to the middle of the pond and you just throw it out there. And you're sitting there and you're waiting, and nothing. And then over there you hear some other guys on a different pond, your buddies or other people they're over there just like, dude, why are you fishing over there? Why don't you come fish over here with us? Like, we just throw it in there and it just starts coming in. So now let's take that into account for your business. Like we said at the beginning, most people have a social media. And all these numbers, the stats that I just gave you, people are online. So it's like, why aren't you online? Why aren't you showcasing your business off online? Why aren't you telling all the consumers what you can do for them? We're being a little bit naive if we think that the consumer's just magically gonna know everything about our business without us telling them. We're being naive, right? But now let me break down the fishing analogy a little bit more. You throw your lure out there, the fish go to the lure. That is, your marketing got them to the lure, right? Now you just need to get them from the lure to the boat. That's where your brand's gonna come in. What values you have? What do you stand for? What are non-negotiables for your business? And those are gonna be the things of people that do wanna work with you. So that's where you reel them in with your brand. So you bring them in, cool. They're on the side of the boat now. How do you get them in? You do the close. Just yank them right into the boat. That's all on you. That's on your abilities. But it's like you need your marketing to get them to the lure. From the lure to the boat is your branding. Should be easy close. Boom, throw them right in. You're good. So now I'm gonna give you some benefits of the social media marketing aspect. One of the biggest ones that no one really thinks about, or you should think about, but we don't, is this guy right here. Everyone has one of these always with. And what happens? If you leave the house without it, oh no, I gotta go back for it. I gotta take it with me. So what better than being able to have everyone have this device? You post about your business, you put information of what you can do for them on social media, and they get a notification when you're talking about it. Pretty crazy not to be taking advantage of that, right? They have this thing with them at all times. So tell them about your business at all times. Number 2, it allows you to promote your products or services. Maybe your business has been going for a while, but you got a new product rolling out. So now you need to tell people about that new product coming out, right? And what benefits it's for them, why they should buy it, and everything it can do for them, right? Or maybe you have a service that's going on and you got a new services you're introducing. Or maybe you're just offering that one client, that one service, but in reality, you got over here this whole buffet of services that you can offer them, but they don't know about them. Why not tell them about them, right? Number 3, hey. You get their attention. What does everybody do when you get one of these? You turn, you're like, oh, you got the attention now. What are you gonna do with it? You got attention. First problem is to get the attention. Second is to offer them, let them know what you offer, and then you close, right? Number 4, so it lets you interact with people that have already interacted with your business. Maybe they came into your store, they came to your dealership, and they seen the cars, they're like, oh yeah, this is it, but I'm not really feeling it. I was kind of looking for this type of car. Cool, so if you keep posting about new vehicles you got, they're like, hey, I like that vehicle, so you always kind of keep them in the loop, top of mind, always. Number 5 is, so now when you get an audience, now you can send them somewhere. Either they can come to your store, They can click the link and go to your online store, and they can see all the other products you offer, all the other services you offer. They can fill out the contact info. They can do all that. And now they have way more information. One of the biggest things why consumers, clients don't make a decision on buying something is they don't have enough information. So it's our fault. We gotta take responsibility that they don't know more about us. If they don't know more about us, how are they gonna buy it? If they don't know what you're selling, how are they gonna buy it from you? So now you're saying, cool, but which platform do I use? Which social media? Right now we got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got LinkedIn, we got Twitter, we got TikTok, we got YouTube. There's so much that you're just like bombarded with stuff. You're like, what do I do? And it's all gonna depend how big of a team you have. But most of us, we're solopreneurs, so the best option you could do is just do the one that's working the best. Focus on one. Just do one. I don't know if you guys seen that picture where it's that guy that's digging over here. He's digging, and he's like way deep, and then the other guy barely digs a little bit, and he gets like a really small diamond. But then on the other side, you see it, if he would have dug a little bit more, his diamond was like 10 times bigger. That's how it is right now with business. You're just like, oh, but I see this guy doing this, and I see this guy doing this. You end up going nowhere. Let's just think about it like these plants right here. We're watering the plants. Each one we're gonna simulate like it's a platform, right? And then we got this bucket right here to water them. We're gonna give a little bit to this one, 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 and you put a little bit on all of them, and then what ends up happening? They all die because they don't have enough water. So wouldn't it be better, instead of trying to spread it out through 6, start off with 1 or 2 and just do those 1 or 2. You know, get those growing, get them going pretty good. As your team grows, as you grow, eventually it's better to be everywhere. But as you're starting off and you're a solopreneur, you know, you don't even know where to go, just focus on one thing before you try to do everything. So now you may be sitting there scratching your head, you know, you're like, I don't know if I agree with this guy at all. Like, I don't know if it makes sense, you know. Whether you agree, you don't agree, or you've had a good experience, bad experience, let me know in the comments, drop it in there. If this video brought you value, if you learned something, share it with one other person, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Boom.